I got to be honest. I don't know any wedding that isn't drama filled in some sort of way. You know, there's some drama that's really, really big. And then there's, like the small drama, like maybe your caterer doesn't show up on time for the receptionist or for the reception. Yeah, exactly. or your flowers aren't exactly what you ordered or what you thought they'd be.
Or your tuck shop closes 3 weeks before your wedding.
Right. Right.
Real life experience there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And so, we get it. Like, weddings are drama filled, and who you choose to stand next to you when you're having that big day is a big part of it, because they're there to help support you and to help you get through that drama. They're not there to be part of the drama. Brittany had commented and said, "Hey, I just got married 2 weeks ago. My best friend, who is my maid of honor, stepped down and took her daughter, who was my flower girl, out with her because she didn't agree with someone I had invited as a guest."
Oh, wow.
So
That's crazy. It's about the bride.
I know.
And who she wants there to celebrate with her.
And so she says, my other bridesmaid had to take her place at the very last minute. So I believe anything is possible when it comes to having to fire or having to get a new maid of honor or a new best man, which is the case here.
We have been waiting to hear the answer he was going to give his friend, whether or not he was going to be the backup best man.
So if you recall, we talked to a listener who was asked to be a best man with his friend's upcoming wedding. Here's the thing. He wasn't asked first. He wasn't the first person asked. And now he worried that, now that I'm not the first choice, should I even be and accept the best man responsibilities? So first of all, thank you for allowing us to call you back on this.
Oh, of course. Good to talk to you guys.
So you talked to your friend, right? The groom-to-be?
Yeah, we did have a conversation over the weekend, yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
All right, so let me get into the conversation in a sec. But there is a little backstory that I didn't tell you guys up front the other day.
Okay.
And I feel like this may have been key why I didn't get picked to be the first, best man.
Okay.
So about 7 years ago, for a brief time, I dated his fiance.
Oh.
Like, fun for the summer.
Yeah.
It was sort of just like a summer fling, but then we broke it off.
Okay.
So after that, she winds up dating my childhood friend, and they hit it off.
Oh, my gosh.
So I know. So maybe that's why I wasn't picked to be the first best man. Like, yeah, it would be awkward to stand there at the altar behind my best friend and look at his future wife knowing our past.
Oh, my gosh.
So that's why I, ultimately said, when I spoke with him, that I couldn't be his best man.
Oh, you said no?
Yeah, I ended up saying no. Don't get me wrong. It would have sucked to be up there, knowing that he didn't ask me first. But, I don't know. It's just the past with the fiance and not being asked first. I don't know. I told him to just ask another friend.
Oh, gosh.
So wait, are you even going to the wedding?
No, I'm still going. I want to see him get married and everything. I'm just going to stay out of the whole thing in terms of, the best man duties and stuff like that. I'm just going to be a regular guest.
Wow. Honestly, I was thinking that you were just going to come around and say, yeah, all right, whatever, bury the hatchet. I'll step in there for you, man. But
you guys have some beers.
Yeah, this was unexpected.
Yeah, it's easier this way. And also, I don't know, it does take a lot of responsibility, and I was a little insulted, so I'd just rather not take on all that right now.
Wow, it really sounds like he's kind of a groomzilla.
Yeah, that's funny. I haven't thought of using that word, but yeah, you're kind of right.
All right. Well, thank you for allowing us to check back in with you, and hopefully the wedding is good and you're able to get
Congratulations on your freedom.
Yeah, and congratulations on your freedom.
I'm hoping it's open bar, so it'll be good.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Hang on. Did he just drop something on us that he didn't previously tell us the last time?
Yes, he did. And it was a really big... That's probably why he wasn't asked.
Oh, my gosh.
Because he dated the bride. That's a very big tidbit.
That's a big tidbit.
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. in a turn of events that I didn't see coming. A couple different turn of events there with group therapy from last week with the whole best man to be. One, he said no, which I was kind of thinking like, hey, it's your friend, childhood friend. Be the best man. Doesn't matter if you weren't asked first.
And be the best man ever.
Yes, exactly. And I think we were all kind of on that same page when we last spoke with him before getting the update just a few minutes ago. But the other thing was... And maybe this is why he wasn't chosen first, is because he had a history with his best friend's fiance.
That was a huge piece of the puzzle right there that he totally left out the first time we talked to him. I mean, that has got to be why he wasn't asked to be in the wedding to begin with.
Yeah.
So I feel like you can't be salty about that.
Tori texts and says, how dare him hide information from Ben and Kelly? That's right. Listen, when you ask us for group therapy, to help you out, we need to know it all.
We need to know all of the facts.
We need to know it all.
He's still going to go to the wedding. I mean, how awkward is that now? It's awkward on two levels. First one, history with the bride. Yeah. Second one, he turned down his buddy to be the best man. He's just going to be hanging out in the corner going, hey, congratulations.
Have you ever been to a wedding, either as a guest or in the wedding party, where you have had a history with the person getting married?
No. However, I was a flower girl in my uncle's wedding, and apparently, we didn't find this out until years later, but my grandma walked in on the bride, my uncle's new wife, and the best man in the closet at the reception.
Oh.
I mean,
wow.
Yeah. So I've seen some wedding drama.
Did they stay together
for 7 years?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then for the longest time, my grandma had this framed montage of the kids and all their families.
Yeah.
And then my grandma and grandpa in the middle, and she was cut out of that picture. They just left.
Oh my gosh.
My uncle, it was like that for years.
So you got to think at that point that there was something between the groomsmen and the bride before the wedding, right? That doesn't happen just on a whim at the reception.
No, they were apparently having a thing for a while.
Oh my God.
And and she was, I guess, just after my uncle's slice of the family business.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Man, weddings are fun, aren't they?
Cut her right in the shape of her. Just missing that picture and staying in the collage forever.
All right. At Ben and Kelly Show, if you want to shoot us a question for group therapy. But man, what a wild ride this has been.
It's just crazy.
I love it.
I'm still awkward. I need to go to the wedding now and just sit in the back and watch.
I know. I just need to crash it just to see what happens. Right. For sure.
Thanks for listening to the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast. Come back tomorrow for a brand new episode. Only from 99.7 DJX.
Brand new episode.